What's going on, guys? Julian here, back with another video. For today's video, I'm here with a very special guest that you guys actually might not know. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Zulu. I'm a content creator for Yu-Gi-Oh! And a French guy.
Yeah.
Let's check my Exodia list for the YCS Lille.
Yeah, so maybe you guys couldn't tell, because his accent is very discreet. But this is my boy Zulu. I met him at Worlds. He's like one of the biggest French content creators, and this guy is like absolute energy. I know like I'm from France, but still like I went there, representing the US. To them, like they didn't know who I was, but they welcomed me so well and like took very good care of me and were super friendly. So again, really big shout out to you, Zulu. Today we're gonna be looking at your list. So first, I just want to ask, like, why did you play Exodia?
I play Exodia because I didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Since the French National, in June. So needed to grab a deck I ever play and a deck with some floodgates to simplify the game state to maybe bring some victory against some very powerful decks.
No, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So let's go through the deck list. So first, we can see obviously we have the 5 forbidden ones. I don't think that one needs to be explained. We need it for our Millennium Monk. After that, we have our 3 shields, 2 Wedjus, like 3 Sengenjin, 3 Golem, and 3 Heart of the Blue Eyes. Those are all kind of like standard ratios in the deck, would you say?
This is classic ratio. The more engine piece I want because I need to summon my boss monster. So I just put all the engine piece.
Is there a reason why 2 Wedju and not 3?
Because I play terraforming and set rotation to bring my secret village in Go First. And so this is like 4 secret village plus the golem. It's like 7, so I think is enough.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So that's pretty much it for the engine. We have the 3 Millennium Onks. Just again, it's not once per turn. So if they stop this, like impulse or something, then you having multiple can be very good.
Yes.
Also hard drawing it so that you don't have to like pay all your life points, right? I know you don't want to necessarily go down to like 2,000. That can be pretty scary. But yeah. So now for the non-engine, I see you play Lava Golem.
Because the deck is very strong Go First, and we need some spice to go second. And with Luna Light, for example, is very powerful. And Lava Golem is one of the MVP to my YCS because he's just too good. And it's a weird card.
Yeah, they don't see it coming too. You're like, surprise! Lava Golem? Yeah.
It's definitely the choice.
Okay. No, it's very good. So Shifter, obviously, like the one of like kind of Saki card, right? You don't need your graveyard. Even this card, right? It just says discard. It doesn't even say send to the graveyard. So
just for Shifter, in the past I was playing an Exodia mixed with some Fiend Smith or Apophis cards. And because I play Fiend Smith, I didn't play Shifter. And with ban list, Fiend Smith was out, and Shifter was definitely the call. I have some friends who train the format. They told me, okay, if you play a deck, if you play a Shifter friendly deck, you need to play this because he's very strong in the meta. So.
yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I promise I do my best with my English level.
No, it's very good, very good. Fua is very strong. Obviously, you want to maximize that card. Your engine's really good at breaking boards too. Like if they're half boards, you just summon your guy. You have a negate, end phase. You set up a trap that pops everything. Secret Village, I could see that one, right? You just get it off side rotation, off of terraforming if you have access to your other engine. Did you ever get this like going second? Were you ever able to like break boards placing this going second?
Yes. The first round was against Luna Light. I break his board with Lava Golems, summon my boss monster with Ankh, activate Secret Village, and at this point the game was secured. this is a going first card, but sometimes play it on second in the match one. Sorry.
No, yeah, that makes sense. Prosperity, obviously, just a very good card, being able to access you strong non-engines such as Super Poly, even an Imperm to break a board, right? Or just your engine cards. Or if you want to, you got 4 pieces of Exodia in your hand and you add the 5th one. Have you done that yet?
Not this year, but the past year in the YCS Lille, I was against a runic stun. I just stop the game state with my secret village. We just draw all our deck, and I just won with my 5 piece of Exodia. But it was the last year. It was the last year. But
that's good. That's a win cause.
I don't know. I don't remember the round, but I start a game with 3 pieces of Exodia. That's not very good.
So close. I see you play Super Poly. I really like this card in this meta, so I'm a big fan of this.
It's a very good card for a player like me because the card just tell, okay, you can't respond. It's a very powerful card for a casual gamer like me, and this is definitely the choice.
No, I mean, even then, like, I think it was a really good pick into the format. So you cooked. Zulu in the kitchen. So yeah, so Imperm, I'm not a huge fan of, but at the same time, I can see how in your deck there's not much better non-engine. But we can go into what I would change about this deck after we finish going through it.
Just for Imperm, I was looking for some cards who are very good go first and go second. I know Imperm is not the best card in this meta, but it's difficult to put some going second card and just decrease the ceiling of the deck in going first. So I just...
I see, the 4 traps. I assume you get Obliterate when you hard open this. It's very good. It's a bounce.
Yeah. Yes, Obliterate was very good in the past meta because this is a weird card against Dwisworm. And Dwisworm, it's absolute problem for Exodia because he sent to the graveyard. So Obliterate is a response to this. I don't know if I need to play Obliterate again, but I like it because if you hard draw the normal trap, Exode, you can have another option. I don't know if I will replay this card, but maybe it's an option.
And so last, the Azarun, I like this card. It makes sense, right? Like, the only monster that you can truly make on your end board is a rabbit because everything else gets shuffled back by the Ankh. So at least you might as well get some value and get an Azarun. For your main deck, so now that we've gone through kind of like what you played, why you played, and all that, I'm gonna give you my 2 cents. Now I'm no Exodia pro, so I'm just like, this is just my opinion. It might not be correct, but it's just how I approach deck building. I'm just going to share that real quick. I would probably try to get this down to 40 because I'm going to be honest. These 10 cards right here, right? Shifter, Lava Golem, Super Poly, and Fua. I want to see them as often as possible. Now, I understand. Do you play 2 of this because for like follow-up, blowing up the board so you can set it at the during their end phase as well?
I just play 2 because in some matchup I need to OTK to secure the OTK. Maybe in some grind games, not really grind because we just have 2 or 3 options. But I think maybe 1 is too low. I'm more confident with 2.
So, like you said, I think we can probably cut this card. Then I could see us cutting. We're at 43. I could see us just cutting the Imperms. Like, Imperm this format, again, I don't think it's very good. I understand that it lowers your ceiling a little bit, just a little bit, right? You're more likely to open Prosperity or Set Rotation or Secret Village or Terraforming, right? You're just like capitalize on opening those cards while going second. You have these 10 cards, which are just like what you're trying to achieve. This card by itself will solo your opponent's board a lot of the time, followed up by an Ankh. That's just what I would do. I know it's weird though, right? Because then we also have these 5 pieces of Exodia that we don't want to draw.
Yes.
What?
It's a balancing act, right? So maybe 44, whatever you had, was more correct. In an attempt to go down to 40, this is what I would do. I don't know if it's necessarily correct, again, because of the pieces. But maybe we just got to start playing like draw cards and just try to draw all 5 pieces. Like maybe we're just thinking about this wrong, you know?
The reason I play 44 is in my last version in Fiend Smith and Apophis card. I was in 50 or 55 like this, and I just draw less the Exodia piece, and I was scary about to play 40 for this reason. Because when you open one piece, it's okay. 2 piece, it's like impossible to win.
Yeah, and you can't even discard them for super poly, right? You need them in your hand.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yes, I play against a Yumi Mimigul, and Mimigul tell you to discard, and I was 2 piece of Exodia in hand, so it was so hard. But this is the deck. The deck works with the 5 piece. When you play the deck, you are agree with this. Maybe 40. This is the play. Maybe.
Again, I'm not saying this is necessarily right. I'm saying you can give it a chance and see like how often drawing these gets offset by just drawing these, which are just gonna win you the game straight up a lot of the time. All right, so now for the side deck, we can go quickly over the side deck. Like Phantasme is a reasonable card that you should be playing. Like it's good into Yummy. What I'm more interested in is cherries. My question for you, since you end on 1 monster, do you put the Sin going first as well?
No. I don't play Sherry going first. I'm not sure about the Reaper because banish Snatchy against Yumi. It's not so powerful. Sorry for my English. It's not so powerful to ban Snatchy against Yumi. This is very cool against Lunalight, but Lunalight it's not a problem when I go second with a lava golem, but you don't have it any times. But I think the matchup is okay. I don't know about Reaper. It was a test. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, it can be strong against some decks. Like at least hitting Ripper for K9 decks, that seems pretty good. Hitting the Leo is definitely broken against Lunalight, but
maybe I need to add Nash. Against Canine because the card can just slurp my Exodia, so it's definitely a problem. Yeah. So maybe I need to add Nash.
Okay, so next we have Mag. Mag makes sense. You have an in-engine dragon that you can search, as well as like being able to search Phantasme against Yummy. It's pretty good. Droll for Mitsurugi, K9 decks, also very good. The card I'm interested in is Inscription. I want to know from your experience, because obviously you can play Inscription very well because you can activate any of these effects and it won't hurt you. How was this card at Leo?
Maybe the MVP of my tournament. Okay. Gravekeeper Inscription is just so powerful in this meta. It's simplified some game state for me, and so this is perfect. I need to play in the smallest environment in the game, to reduce the chores I need to do, and so this card is perfect for a casual gamer like me. Your opinion in this card?
I like it. I think it's really strong. I think the decks that I like to play right now can't really play this card because you pretty much want to do all 3 of these things. However, I was saying I made a board breaker to your list, and I said that if you can play this card, you should play this card because it hits all the meta decks and you just like completely shut them out of like doing something. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Inscription, especially for this format.
If you are able to play this card, play it. This is the sentence my group testing said to me, and I just want to shout out them because they have reason about this, and thank you. Thank you, my boys.
Okay, so next we have the Secret Village and the Gozen match. These are obviously just like more going first cards just to lock ourselves our opponent out of the game. Again, very strong. There's no reason you wouldn't play this, so I like this a lot.
I try to play Gozen in some spice matchup like Yumi,
I
to
see.
trap the Yumi player who normal summon Fuvalos to do the Almirage play and okay, flip goes on and now what do you do? And but it didn't happen. So,
So we almost had him.
so
We
it's
almost
okay.
had him. We almost had him. And now for the extra deck, I'm sure this will be pretty quick. I mean, you play your 2 fusions. I'm actually you don't play 3 ever.
Yes, we don't need to play 3.
Okay. Yeah,
it's
I could
too
see
much.
that. And then the rest of the extra deck, I mean, super poly targets. This is also a super poly target. This is also a super poly target. Ripper targets. This is like part of our engine. Put it over here. Everything else is Ripper targets except for like this. And then we have, I guess, the SP is also part of the engine. And then the one other card was the Snake Eye Doom Dragon that we can just make with
Yes.
our monsters. Just this is a board breaker, really. We can just turn them into board breakers, which is really strong. That's pretty much it for your deck. Do you have any more like final thoughts about your deck list? Anything like I know I changed your main deck around a little bit. But is there anything you would have changed? Anything you would have done different about the main deck, side deck, or extra deck?
I think it's okay. Maybe cut Reaper. I don't play this summer to Yu-Gi-Oh, and I just love my world tournament in Lille with this deck, and so I think this was the choice for me.
Okay.
To play Yu-Gi-Oh. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh I like. I know I play some flute gates and I know the statement about the community about the flute gate, but this is the Yu-Gi-Oh I play and I just a good day with this. So
Yeah, as long as you're having fun, right? One last thing I wanted to ask: did you ever consider this card, Prosperity Extravagance? Sorry.
No, because I was afraid to activate Pot of Extravagance to draw some piece of Exodia.
Okay.
Maybe in a list with 50 or 60 cards, but in 40, I don't know.
Yeah, I think you should also try this. Just give it a shot. Obviously, play 3 of this because if you banish all of them, you will cry. Maybe
Okay.
up the card count again, and then you play like 50 cards, and then that way again you're just trying to see super poly. Like this card's so broken. And one last thing, since you said you wanted to cut this card, I would give this card a shot. This card's broken. Yeah, try it out. Let me know what you think. Once you let me know, I'll let the people know. The Exodia enjoyers out here watching this video. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it for the deck profile. Thanks Zulu for coming onto the channel. If you guys don't know who he is, again, he's like the French YouTube GOAT, French Yu-Gi-Oh GOAT, Exodia GOAT in general, international.
Thank
so
you.
go check him out. His channel will be in the description down below. I'm excited to have done this, and I hope we do this again soon.
Thank you for the invitation, Julian. You are the real goat. The real goat.
All right, thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.